got excited. Thank you all for being so wonderful, and good luck to whoever wins this sucker tonight. You have a wonderful community here. Way to go. This poem is one of the hardest poems I ever wrote. Whenever I go through heartbreak, I just try and drink my way out of it. And whenever a friend of mine goes through it, I never know what the right advice is. And I always wish there was a church you could go to where you just sit inside and drink your ass off. And so I had to invent my own. And this is called Church of the Broken Axe Handle. Thank you all for being wonderful and listening. I really feel it, and it feels good. Thank you. Lord, my friend's heart has disassembled. So broken it is red dust. His pen is now rust. His body is not a house built for silent prayer. It is a church of blood, raw and razor pumping for that scar power, axe handle snap and dirt face gospel. We belong to the same church. Our clergy, blacksmiths, cutthroats, former party murderers, never again to be bound choir. Our lobby holds a bowl of holy water filled with terrified jellyfish. Come wash your hands in it again. Feel the frenzied sting of his creatures. It is the Lord's idea for us to have the sting. We are the horror in the Lord's love poem. But he has given birth to us to sing in the fight. We are the organ full of bees, the enemies of silence. Sing out your death rattle constant. Sing out your questions with the force and mess of dynamite stew. Listen for an answer echoing inside you, spinning warmth like a Leslie speaker. You will hear it when you are so alone. You wish someone would come and try to kill you, just to hear what your cries to heaven sounded like when heaven was listening. I know you are alone and soaking in it, like solitude is blood and the night is the letting. I know your heart races with the pressure of everyone in the room finding a slow dance partner but you. But I say tap in, tap the shoulder, love is yours, make the first move, love is yours, love is yours, love is yours. Lose the ones who stepped on your shoes. Love is yours, love is yours, love is yours. Let it be its horrible self. Learn it. This church is fully armed. Return to it with devotion. Your spirit is the ready gun. You can load it yourself. Only fire it into the worthy. Rise above the grief bait and the sugars of sorrow. Spin gold from that copper noise. You are better than the demons whispering in your cheeks. You are better than the demons whispering in your cheeks. Lift us into your belief. Let it blast. Let it be a bloodbath with your innards on the floor. No apologies. Welcome yourself back to the ugly glory you. This is not typical church. We welcome you, all of you new crawling psalms, you drunk choirs, you gouged melodies, you nasty bags of glowing mercy. We welcome those with unpaid bone tariffs, those raised by the missing, those boys who got lost in the eyes of another boy, those who love the cities that hated them, those who keep putting on their gloves for boxing the sanity out, those who couldn't scratch their golden tickets because their nails were ground down from clawing their own way out of their father's casket, those who couldn't get skinny enough to get to the front of the line, those who couldn't stand anymore so they had to build splits out of words, out of their own words. I say depth charges, yes. I see the choir charging the audience with tambourines in their teeth. Yes, I say kick me when I'm up. Yes, hallelujah, we are fucked. Yes, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, so we can lift ourselves out of the magpie swamp. The worst thing you have ever been through has always been a fair fight. The worst thing you have ever been through has always been a fair fight. Come to the church of the new. A building that only says lost and in bold letters, found. Found. It is not a typical church. This is a low-attended funeral, a skinny sinner bugger kegger, a piñata full of doves that demands beautiful release. But you are church, a house of healing that is the closest thing to the image of salvation, since people thought to hold hands when jumping to their deaths from the failure of buildings. Open the gates, all are welcome. Turn on the golden light. Guide us in. Someone you have been waiting for is coming. Guard your heart minimally. Security threat beige. You can carry a knife and still trust everyone. Carry it in your mouth. Every time you open it, we await the sharpening noise of worship. Cry out into the darkness, a sermon that does not cease. You cannot be abandoned.